Welcome, brave adventurers, to Adventure AI, where the realms of imagination and technology converge. I'm your guide, Alex the Language Lord, and I'm thrilled to take you on a journey through the creation of our upcoming holiday-themed Dungeons and Dragons campaign. In this special first episode, join us as we unveil the enchanting characters who will shape our festive tale. Get ready for laughter, surprises, and the joy of collaborative storytelling. So, gather round, fellow travelers, as we dive into the whimsical world of Adventure AI. Let the dice roll and the holiday spirit soar.
Hey, welcome to season 6 of Adventure AI. Oh my goodness, I'm actually okay. Welcome to season 6 of Adventure AI. I'm actually going to keep that. I'm not going to edit that out.
You're not even going to thank Alex for his introduction there?
No, I guess I am too. Alex, thank you as always for your introduction. We appreciate you being here. You bring a life and an excitement and energy that just
we wouldn't have.
We wouldn't have without you.
It's just got that natural energy.
This natural energy. We are here today with some new guests.
Some very new guests.
Some new guests.
I was going to say new guests. I have new guests.
I bet the audience could guess who's returning.
Yes, audience.
It's your boy, Maddy. Back for more.
Maddy's back for more.
You know, we don't pay Maddy to be here.
We don't.
And yet...
Now you're going to have to pay me to stay away.
Yeah. And yet she has made the same amount of money that we have on this podcast.
Exactly, she has. And she will continue to do so, at least for the...
Until we start
the end of
getting
season
paid.
foreseeable future.
We have, of course, Jason here is with us.
Yes.
And then we have a new guest.
Hi. Kind of a semi-new guest.
Semi-new guest, actually, yeah. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to be here. I actually think I am kind of your a bit of a finale here. Like, this is a big reveal. I'm Ross, right? And I have kind of been alluded to throughout the year, throughout your first few seasons. Like, I was the monk that struggled to make proverbs on his own.
Oh, yeah. We did talk about you then.
Talked a little bit about that.
Okay.
I am the friend who deals with AI. And some of you unfairly think is trying to replace DMs with AI. I'm not.
No,
but
maybe
in
not.
Some of my own projects.
Not yet.
Do stuff with AI and DMing. So,
all right.
But yeah, and I was Whopper in season 4.
The season that we keep on talking about deleting.
Yes, it is a season.
Soon to be the deleted season, but yes, Whopper making an appearance here in the flesh, in the Whopper.
In the Whopper, yeah. So it's super, but I'm super excited to be here. So thanks for...
Absolutely.
We're excited to have you here. We've been waiting a long time.
Yes, we
have gone through so many people before. We're like, I guess it's time.
Yes, we continue to have guests, and also we will continue to have guests. I think that's just the way that
and
this
we will
podcast
continue to
runs.
have Maddy.
We'll continue to have Maddy as a guest. I think this is coming up for us. This is likely going to be the last season for this year of 2023. We started in like February or March or something with a minor hiatus during the summertime because life gets crazy for us. But here we are.
Here we are, making this our holiday episode.
That is true. This is most likely going to be our holiday episode.
All right.
So you can keep that in mind as you're thinking about this. So what we have done in the past for our other episodes, and I think anyone who's coming from season 5 will know that we changed it up a little bit, where we did character creation first before the DM prep. And we really liked that. Jason and I talked a little bit about it. And we were saying how good that was for just the creative juices. I think
I'll say this: we actually have with us tonight our biggest fan, Ross. And
it's true.
And do you want to give us notes on doing character creation versus DM prep?
We'd love to hear
order
that
goes in.
Yeah, absolutely. I've listening to season 5 now because that's what's out at the time that we're recording this. So but I liked the way that it unfolded, not just with your character creation, but how your campaign unfolded.
Yeah.
Based off of your character creation. I mean, obviously that's why you're doing it,
right?
But you didn't even really have that plan, and to see that come out, it was really great. So I actually when I first saw the name of the episode and it's like the final exam, I'm like, oh my gosh, we're doing a school thing.
So dumb.
This is so lame. And then as I was listening to the character creation is unfolding, I was like, oh, no, what else would you do?
Yeah, exactly.
This is where we're going. And now I really want it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sounds great. No, we appreciate that, Ross. So hopefully lightning can strike twice and we'll be able to do it again. If this is a total flop, this will never see the light of day.
Lightning didn't strike on season 4.
No, it did not. Well, it might have struck, but in a different way.
I hope it's
with
just
casualties.
not. I just hope it's not who you invite. to
Yes,
participate.
hopefully that's
Yes.
not the
This
case.
season. I hope
Yeah,
that's not it.
it's Alex.
Clearly, I'm the glue.
Yeah, clearly. Not Alex. It's definitely Maddy. All right. So I think what we were talking about, the idea was that like we could do something holiday themed, but I really wanted to keep that open because, we don't have to do like real holidays. We can have like fake holidays. We can do
Hanukkah-themed
whatever.
D&D sounds pretty tight.
So, and that being the case, I don't know. Let's go around the table. Let's talk a little bit about characters. Maybe we can start. We'll start with Jason. We'll give we always like to give our new guests the most amount of time to kind of mull over and think of ideas as we go through. So we'll start with our seasoned veteran Jason here to see if he's got any thoughts or ideas. Saying, Jason, what kind of character, especially since we talked a little bit about holiday theme or whatever it may be, like, what are you kind of thinking?
Yeah, you know what? I just straight up, I just want to play like a Christmas themed character. Like I like, it doesn't even have to be Christmas time, but like I do want it to be Christmas time
Yeah.
too. But
Sounds
like,
awesome.
is it going to be a Christmas elf? Is it going to be a gnome tinkering with toys? I don't know. I want to live in that world, and I've never had that experience living in a Christmas world. I want to be like Jack Skellington, like experiencing this for the first time in like fluffy snow and stuff. So give me something Christmassy, Alex. All I want for Christmas, Alex, is for you to describe the world's greatest, no, not even the world's greatest, the most fun Christmas character to play.
The most fun Christmas character to play. Okay. Let me see if Alex probably can get a couple ideas here.
Here are 3 Christmas-themed character ideas that Jason could consider for the D&D campaign. Santa Claus-inspired cleric. Jason could play a cleric character inspired by Santa Claus. This character could be a benevolent figure who wields the power of healing and protection. They might carry a big sack full of magical items and have a jolly disposition. The character's mission could be to bring joy and gifts to the people of the campaign world. Frosty the Snowman Sorcerer. Jason could create a character inspired by Frosty the Snowman. This character could be a sorcerer with control over ice and snow magic. They might have a magical hat that grants them special powers or even come to life with a snowman form during certain circumstances.
This is great.
The character's story could revolve around the quest to prevent themselves from melting. Christmas Elf Rogue. Jason could play an elf character from the North Pole, akin to Santa's workshop elves. This character could be a rogue with nimble fingers and a mischievous streak. They might excel in stealth and have a penchant for creating gadgets and toys that come in handy during the adventure. The character's motivation could be to explore the world beyond the North Pole and bring backstories and experiences.
I really, I assumed like Santa Claus would be like an NPC.
Yeah, no.
I didn't think it would be like the first
If
thing.
you're Santa, my character's
threw up.
going to be chaotic evil. Saying it right
You're
now.
going to be on the naughty list. I will say this as well. Like, I did not think that would be a possibility. And I want to play Santa Claus.
You want to play
so
Santa Claus.
bad. In fact, I will say this as well. My most common Halloween costume in my adult life
Santa
has been
Claus.
Santa Claus, and I love it. I have the best Santa Claus costume. It's kind of a steampunk thing that I made, and I am ready. I'm ready to take on this role.
Okay. Do you want to
Yes.
take the approach that Alex suggested of being a cleric?
Yeah, sure. I'll be a cleric.
Healing and protection. We'll give you a big sack of magical items. We'll come
Yeah.
back to that. I don't
Yeah,
know about
yeah,
the
yeah,
really
sack
fun.
of magical
That
items.
sounds fun,
Sounds
though.
a little
Sounds-
generous.
Do you think I would abuse that?
You know what I'm thinking? Here's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking it would be fun, the most fun, if you if no one knew what it was you were going to pull out of the bag until you pulled it out of the bag.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like a bag of many things.
Yeah.
And it's just like
a gift.
it's a gift bag, and you just like reach into it and you pull out a magical item. And it was just
like the deck of what's that?
Yeah, the deck of many things.
Yeah, the deck of many things.
Yeah,
It's a Santa Claus bag.
I like it.
You know?
I like that a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Okay, so you're
I
going
would
to
like
stick
to
with
play
the cleric.
Santa Claus.
Got it.
No, we're not going to call him the cleric.
Well, I mean, you're going to be a cleric class. Santa cleric, Santa Claus.
cleric.
Santa cleric.
Yes. Santa Claus.
It's gonna be Love it. So going with that, then I kind of want to go the opposite direction of like, I just kind of want, like, if you're going to do holiday, I'm going to be like just a guy. Like who kind of gets pulled into this whole
You want to
thing.
be someone on the naughty list.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Which is why I did ask though, for a race, class, and alignment combination that doesn't normally go together.
Oh, nice.
So like your lawful good warlocks, or chaotic evil paladins, or something like that. Something that will be kind of fun to mess around with and figure out a backstory for.
Okay. Let's see here.
I feel like this whole campaign is going to be you like learning to embrace the Christmas joy within you.
Don't the campaigns that Maddy's part of usually revolve around her? That's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It
becomes
depends.
the main character.
Someone
Very-
has to be the center of attention.
Very main character
That's true.
energy.
I've got
main
main character
character
I got the
vibes.
main character vibes. I can feel them from here. All right, Maddie, let's see what Alex has to say about that.
Certainly. Let's go with a character for Maddy with an unconventional combination. Race, halfling. Halflings are typically associated with being lighthearted and adventurous. Class, paladin. Paladins are often seen as champions of justice and goodness. Alignment, chaotic neutral. This alignment often emphasizes personal freedom and independence. Creating a chaotic neutral halfling paladin can lead to an interesting character who is driven by their own sense of justice and might not adhere to traditional codes. It's a unique blend of traits that could result in a character with a fiercely independent and unpredictable approach to their quest for righteousness.
I dig it. I mean, I'm pretty chaotic neutral in every campaign we've played so far, but that works for me.
Going paladin?
I'll go paladin, halfling
Oh,
paladin.
wow.
This is my first time playing a paladin too. So it'll be fun.
But a naughty paladin? Is that what we're doing?
Just a selfish one.
Ooh, I like that. A
Yeah.
selfish paladin.
That'll be fun. I don't know if I like halfling just because I guess it works because we're Christmas elves, right?
Yeah.
Like this is the North Pole.
That's it.
Perfect.
We've got Santa Claus.
Yeah.
What,
We've
am I
got
an
a
elf
Christmas
race? I
elf.
assume.
I don't think Alex gave us a race for you.
I think-
Asimar or
Why not human?
Because he's a jolly elf.
yeah.
Yeah, it didn't say.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we had anything there for that cleric. Yeah, no race.
No
do you
race.
want Alex to come up with them for you?
Yeah, we'll get back to me on that turn.
Okay, we'll
I'll
come
do
back
that.
to you. Okay, are you good, Maddie? Or other questions for now?
Let me marinate
You want
on
to
this.
marinate? I think
yeah.
we can marinate on that. That one's good. Okay, so let's see. What about you, Ross?
Yeah, so Christmas is a pretty big deal at my house. My wife loves Christmas, right? We do like gingerbreads every year. We do all that stuff. But when we do gingerbreads, I kind of alternate every year between an actual gingerbread house that's nice and Christmassy, and then the one I want to do, which is like some sort of eldritch horror with like tentacles coming out.
Nice.
Love it.
So,
Love it.
So when I think of Christmas, I like the eldritch horror Christmas, right?
Okay.
Jason, you brought up like Jack Skellington earlier on, right? I'd love to be like maybe that character, like someone who's coming from some other realms that doesn't understand what Christmas is and is truly discovering it, right? So, yeah, I want to see. Also, I'm not always the biggest fan of the plain Dungeons and Dragons races. So maybe we just come up with something new. Let's ask. Let's see what Alex can come up with.
All right, well, let's see what Alex has to say about this one.
Ross's idea of playing a character inspired by Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas is intriguing. To create a dark character who needs to discover Christmas while also choosing a unique race, here's a character concept. Race, Shadarkai. Shadarkai are an otherworldly race closely connected to the Shadowfell, known for their melancholic nature and their ability to phase in and out of the plane of shadow.
Okay.
This makes them an excellent choice for a character with a dark background. Class, Warlock. Warlocks often have a dark and mysterious connection to otherworldly entities, which can fit the theme of a character who needs to discover Christmas. The character might have made a pact with an enigmatic being tied to the holiday spirit. Alignment, chaotic neutral. A chaotic neutral alignment can capture the character's journey from a dark and dispassionate existence to one filled with curiosity and wonder as they explore the concept of Christmas.
Okay. I'm really liking this idea. What was the race called again?
Shadar Kai.
Shadar Kai.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what it says. Shadar Kai.
I can't. He sounds a little emo.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
Yeah.
A
Definitely.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking up on the Google here, and they look like kind of like dark elfy, like not quite drow, but they are like
Oh,
more like a dark,
why ask for
dark
something
type
made
elf.
up?
I mean, it
If you
is
could Google it. It's not made up.
it is made up by someone else.
Yeah, somebody made it up at some point.
A long time ago, someone else made it up.
All right. Well, I could still go. Well, yeah. I remember. Okay, I've read about these guys.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could do a Shadar Kai.
Yeah,
though.
I think that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it. You're a Shadar Kai. Okay, well, cool. All right.
I need to understand. So there's this entity that I've made a pact with. Did it say about the Christmas spirit?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Christmas spirit pact.
So that's the other thing we'll have to start. We'll figure out. We could come back to me and do that, but we start thinking who this entity will be.
Let's see.
It is just Santa Claus.
Well, I can ask Alex real quick to see something about the entity, and we can find some information about this
Yeah,
entity,
yeah.
and then we can go from there. How about that? Let's try that.
Yeah, let's try.
So Alex, Ross is gonna make a pact with an entity. Let's see. Tell us a little about this entity
the Grinch.
and its origins.
Certainly. Let's create the entity that Ross's character made a pact with. We'll call this entity the Yuletide Muse.
Ooh.
The Yuletide Muse.
Yuletide.
Origin. The Yuletide Muse is an ancient and mysterious being that resides within a hidden, ethereal realm connected to the holiday spirit. It is said to be the embodiment of all the joy, wonder, and goodwill associated with Christmas.
Okay. Yeah.
Just the ghost of Christmas present. Like,
I can get some information here. Let's ask Alex a little bit about maybe the Yuletide Muse's personality and the pact that you made. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
Personality. The Yuletide Muse is a playful and enigmatic entity, always seeking to inspire and spread the magic of Christmas. It values creativity, spontaneity, and embracing the spirit of the season. It is fascinated by the mortal world and yearns to learn more about it. Pact. In making a pact with the Yuletide Muse, Ross's character gained access to unique powers and knowledge related to the holiday spirit. The pact has infused the character with a sense of wonder and a connection to the positive emotions of Christmas, allowing them to channel the joy and warmth associated with the holiday.
Got it.
Okay, I like
Yeah.
where this is going.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the name the Yuletide more than the Yuletide Muse. Like the Yuletide
that
sounds
sounds
like
awesome.
it sounds like a darker
Yeah,
horror that you
yeah.
were describing before.
The Yuletide.
I wonder if we could get can we get a darker version of the Yuletide without it being the Muse and see what he comes up with, or do you like the direction he's
I think
going?
it is really funny that if there's going to be like the happy like Yuletide warlock and then just this douchebag paladin like
There's two ways that this could go, and I kind of like where this is going. As this kind of emo character, right? Very melancholic. I like this idea, but he's made this pact with the Yuletide Muse, which is like super happy, super excited, like, super energetic, right? So he's kind of might be discovering the meaning of Christmas through this pact. But
Perfect.
why does he want to go through this? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out, but. I feel like that's
if you
something
can
we
make
could
that
play
work,
with.
yeah.
So-
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay. So we'll just tell Alex that we're gonna call it the Yuletide instead, but we're not gonna change any of its motives. It's still gonna be cheerful and happy unless we decide to do something otherwise. You good with that, Ross, on your side?
Yeah, let's go with that
Okay,
for
great.
now.
We're gonna go with that. All right, Jason.
All right,
let's come
so
back to you.
obviously I would like to find out what D&D race he has in store for me. I'm cool playing whatever too. Like if he's a Dragonborn Santa Claus,
That's rad. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I think that would be great. Whatever he comes up with, even if it's a human or an elf, I don't care. The next thing though is like I just want to know how like delivering presents in this like D&D world, like how does that work, right? Like what does that look like? Am I going around on a magic sleigh, or if I'm just like, you know, a horse pulling a sleigh, or
are you just on the material plane, or are you going to visit the
like
astral plane?
How big is this? Is am I Santa for a village, or am I Santa for the multiverse?
Are you secretly some demon that like, or some lich?
Yes. a level 3 cleric going around to all the world. So
all right,
worlds.
Well, let's take a look here. Alex, tell us a little bit more about Jason's character, Santa Claus.
For Jason's character, Santa Claus the Cleric, in a D&D campaign, there are several races that could work well, but some might be a better thematic fit. Here's a suggestion and some considerations. Race, Dwarf. Dwarves are often depicted as stout, hardworking, and skilled craftsmen, which aligns with Santa's role as a toymaker in many interpretations.
It's true.
Their love for tradition and their determination to excel in their crafts resonate with the spirit of Christmas.
Also true.
Additionally, dwarves typically have good constitution and wisdom, which can be beneficial for a cleric character.
And eating all the cookies.
As for how Santa could deliver presents in a D&D world, there are a few creative options. Magic Portal. Santa could possess a magical portal or bag of holding that allows him to access different planes of existence and deliver presents to children all over the world within a short period. This could be a gift from a deity or a result of his cleric abilities. Flying Mount. Santa could have a magical flying mount, similar to a reindeer, which can traverse the skies quickly. This mount could be imbued with the ability to carry heavy sacks of gifts and navigate through various terrains.
And a glowing red nose.
Time magic. Santa might have access to time-altering magic, which allows him to visit all the homes in a single night by temporarily slowing down time. This could be a unique and fantastical explanation for his ability to cover so much ground. Divine Blessing. As a cleric, Santa could be blessed by a benevolent deity or celestial entity, granting him the ability to perform miracles during the holiday season, such as delivering gifts across the world.
All right, I think there's an obvious choice, and that is a flying mount.
Flying mount.
You know what? I want to see, and maybe on my next turn I'll talk a little bit more about it. But I want to. I think I want to do like a localized thing. I think it's like a few villages, right? And I think a flying mount is great. I think if we're talking like portals through to other dimensions and stuff, it's just
Gonna get complex.
Yeah, it's a little too big. Like this should be like a little Christmas village, and these are my people, and I'm delivering gifts to them. So maybe I'll go that direction, but for sure a flying mount. So do we have time for us to find out what type of flying mount, or do you have any stipulations against having one of your characters have a flying mount in this campaign?
These are one shots. We just do whatever we want.
Yeah. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
You know what?
I have a bag of holding with infinite magic items and a flying mount.
Just stuff gets off the
We're
rails.
going to be
so
level
fast.
25.
And the rest of you guys are learning the meaning of Christmas.
Well, let's do this at least. I want to name it and then find out what kind of creature it is. We can do that at least.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do that.
Certainly. Let's name Jason's Santa Claus character's flying mount and describe what kind of creature it is.
Steve.
Name, Starlight. Creature type, Starlight is a magical creature known as a frostwing reindeer.
Ooh.
Description, frostwing reindeer are enchanting, otherworldly creatures that are native to the far northern regions of the campaign world. They are known for their snow-white fur, large antlers that shimmer like ice, and graceful, winged hooves. Frostwing reindeer are associated with the holiday season, and it's said that their presence is a sign of the season's arrival.
I think they also have some special abilities here that Alex decided to also give. So.
I'll allow that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
And please tell me that this creature is going to be able to talk and that Tyler's going to do a voice for
This
it.
is like the coolest character ever.
It's going to. I'm going to. Starlight's going to speak. All right. Here we go. Let's see. What else can Starlight do?
Abilities. Starlight, being a frost-winged reindeer, has several special abilities. Flight. Starlight can take to the skies with ease, effortlessly carrying Santa Claus and his sack of presents to deliver gifts to the children of the local region. Frost magic. Starlight has a unique ability to create a trail of frost and snowflakes wherever it flies, adding a touch of enchantment to the holiday season. This frost can also be used to create temporary barriers or slow down pursuing enemies.
Nice.
Dimensional pocket. Starlight has a magical saddlebag that functions as a small, extra-dimensional space. This is where Santa keeps the gifts for delivery. It can hold an impressive number of presents without getting heavier.
Of course.
Telepathic bond. Santa Claus and Starlight share a telepathic bond, allowing them to communicate silently and coordinate their gift-giving efforts.
A little jealous.
All right. So he can talk, but only to my mind.
For a second, I thought it was going to be like, what's his abilities? He creates like a sparkly little ice thing, and it is enchanting, guys.
I mean, the little path of stardust isn't too far off.
Did you guys hear how many Christmas items he can hold?
No, many.
A lot.
No,
Many.
an impressive amount.
An impressive number of
Whatever
presents.
amount you were thinking,
Yeah,
it's more than that.
More than that.
Are you impressed yet?
Yeah,
No?
you're impressed?
Then it's more.
An impressive amount. I am super impressed with Starlight. It's the greatest Christmas gift I've ever received in a game of Dungeons and Dragons, and I am warmed. And I swear, I make an oath right now in the name of Santa Claus.
And yourself. You're making an oath in the name of yourself. Your character.
That he will be as wise as I can possibly be with this character.
Fantastic.
I'm not going to abuse any of these powers.
Okay, great.
Only for good.
Only for good.
And I may break that oath.
Great.
Yeah, I'm like, I kind of like want this, like, you're the only character that's like level 20. I'm like,
Do you want to play D&D with me? I'm going to play a level 20 character.
I used to play with somebody like that. It was ridiculous.
Did they ever invite you on their podcast?
No,
And
no.
Total Party kill you?
Wait, who was
That was
Was it
that
you,
was fun.
Jason, who was telling me that there was a party you were in where they invited you and then they made you start level 1 even though they were like level 8?
Yeah. That was the game I played with a bunch of old men when I was like 13 years old.
Yeah, those jerks.
Wow, this is really fun for me, guys. I think
I'd
I'm
love
just
to
gonna
just watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it actually was.
Okay. All right.
All right, moving on. Maddy, you can ponder your great gift that has been bestowed upon you that is Starlight.
Yeah, I know that's
Starlight.
so awesome. I mean,
The frost reindeer mount.
so kind of just going in the vein of like my character's just like a guy that's in Santa's service. So I kind of want to know what's the oath that they took as kind of more of a selfish paladin, and what's their role in Santa Claus service.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here, Alex.
Creating a humorous oath for Maddy's selfish paladin and defining their role in Santa's service can add a playful and entertaining aspect to the character.
I know, that's why I asked.
Here's a comical oath and a role for Maddy's character. Funny oath. I, character name, do solemnly swear to serve myself first and foremost. I vow to always put my own interests before those of others, even if it means taking the last cookie from the plate.
Okay.
I promise to seek personal gain, pursue riches, and enjoy the finer things in life, all while wearing this shiny armor. In the name of my own desires, I pledge to be a selfish paladin, and may my ego forever guide my way.
What is this deity that's like down with the
I love how you're asking for like a paladin oath,
Yeah, like
the name of like the
like the
oath.
oath of like the
Yeah.
vengeance or
Yeah.
oath and it's like no I swear
It was not the kind of oath we were looking for.
We sidetrack. Or story. When I was a scout leader in a program, we went to this camp and we had to do. Our scouts knew nothing, just nothing, and we're competing with other camps and stuff.
Absolutely.
And we had to do they called it a troop yell, like where they all do
sure.
like a cheer or something. And we didn't have a cheer for our group, and they asked for our troop yell, and everybody looked around, and we looked at this one kid, and he's like, I can do it. And he's like, help! Help! Somebody! Help!
He knew he was traveling with the, with the bonus squad.
So that became our troop yell.
Yeah,
Was,
yeah.
help, help, somebody help.
Yes, that's
that reminds me of that
Yeah.
where he just didn't quite understand the assignment of what he was looking for on.
Right.
Well, what's even better is Alex actually gave us more than that, because you asked for also your role in Santa's
Yeah.
service. So we also have some of those things. So let's look at some of your jobs. So apparently you work for Santa. Is what we're doing here?
I feel like
makes
halfling
sense.
in his service makes a lot of sense.
Here we go. Here's some of your role in Santa's service.
Role in Santa's service. Maddy's selfish paladin could serve as a comical contrast to the altruistic and selfless nature of Santa Claus. In Santa's service, this paladin's role might be 1. Naughty list supervisor. The selfish paladin is in charge of maintaining and updating Santa's naughty list. They have a knack for identifying those who've misbehaved or acted selfishly throughout the year.
Takes one to know one.
Their role is to ensure that Santa knows who's been naughty and nice. 2. Gift appraiser. This character could be responsible for assessing the value and desirability of gifts that Santa is planning to distribute.
Yes.
They might have a penchant for expensive and luxurious items
Of course
and
you do.
ensure that even
Right.
the naughty ones receive something alluring. 3. Elf motivator. Santa may have enlisted the selfish paladin to motivate the elves to work harder by promising them personal rewards.
Motivate.
Yeah.
This could lead to amusing interactions with the hardworking, elfish labor force at the North Pole. 4. Personal wish fulfillment. In exchange for their services, the selfish paladin may expect Santa to grant them extravagant, self-indulgent wishes, like a mountain of gold coins or the rarest gemstones.
There you go.
Okay, I'm loving 2 of them. And I feel like the elf motivator is really funny. But
Especially if you motivate one way when I'm around,
Yeah.
and then a very different way
Oh, yeah.
when Santa's not there.
But naughty list supervisor too, as somebody who like accepts bribes. I'm like, okay, maybe I can move some things around and see what I can do. Is really funny too. Oh man,
Can we give each of you a list? Like you be in charge of the naughty lists and Ross be in charge of the good list,
I
or
love
would
that.
would something like that be?
I like it. I think because I'm leaning towards naughty list supervisor. I think that's what I'm going to go with. So I mean, if that's what you want to do,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It hadn't occurred to me that I would be working for Santa in this. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I didn't
you don't have to.
I didn't sign up for this actually to work for Santa. No,
You can be working
You don't
with.
have to. You don't have to.
Wink, wink.
But still,
You
we'll
could be
get
working
to
for-
we'll get to you, Ra. Hold on for a second. Well, so you want to take on the role though? You're saying of all these roles, you're just going to pick one, and it's going to be the naughty.
I'm
list
going to be the naughty
supervisor.
list supervisor. I'm the elf on the shelf, man. I'm like, supervising it, making sure, and I will in fact accept bribes from, anybody can make it worth my while to get themselves on that nice list or off the naughty list. Or you got somebody you don't like,
Get
you
'em
got
on
the
list.
coin.
Got it. I want to see here. I'm going to let Alex know. I think he might have some suggestions. Hold on.
Okay.
Certainly. Focusing on the role of the naughty list supervisor can be a fun and unique character concept for Maddy's selfish paladin. Here are more details for her character's role. Naughty list supervisor. Maddy's character is tasked with meticulously maintaining and overseeing Santa's naughty list. She has a special talent for spotting and recording instances of naughtiness or selfish behavior throughout the year. She might use her paladin abilities to detect selfish acts, ensuring that no misdeed goes unnoticed. She takes her role as the naughty list supervisor very seriously, despite her selfish nature, and her commitment to this task often leads to amusing or ironic situations. While Santa may value the spirit of giving and kindness, Maddy's character is unapologetically critical and stringent in her judgment of who belongs on the naughty list.
There you go.
I like that.
She may have a tendency to put individuals on the list for minor transgressions, much to the chagrin of the other characters. Her role as the naughty list supervisor could provide opportunities for character growth as she gradually learns about the importance of forgiveness and second chances, ultimately softening her selfish disposition over time.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, I mean, this is a one-shot.
You're like the worst person over this list.
I know, exactly.
You're like the bad DM, right?
Yeah.
Who's like punishing people for wrong reasons.
Yeah. I love it. I'm my head is spinning right now with ideas and this new power I've received.
Yes.
You can keep your awesome mount. I have the naughty list.
You are the naughty list.
And I feel like Santa has no idea like what's going on with it. Like
or he knows and he's just using this as an opportunity for you to grow.
yeah, right. The real naughty list was me, and it's it.
You were the naughty list all along.
Man, all those poor kids that are suffering.
So that you could learn them that
you
lesson.
could learn.
It's like, the parent who constantly threatens, like, Santa Claus is like taking away Christmas.
All right. Well, let's go to Ross then. All right. We're good for that. Ross, let's see what you got.
Yeah, so I've been, I'm trying to think a little bit more about this character. How would they, well, one, if they've made a pact with the Yuletide muse, right? What are some, what are the invocations that they get for that? What's the spells they're going to get? Let's start with that.
Okay.
Certainly. Here are 3 holiday-themed invocations that the Yuletide might grant to Ross's character. Eggnog Elixir. The character can conjure a magical eggnog elixir that, when consumed, grants temporary hit points and a feeling of warmth and cheer, making them more resilient and jovial in combat.
You're just drunk.
Mistletoe manipulation.
You're just drunk? Is that what you said?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Hit points and cheer.
You feel really good, and you feel really warm inside.
Baby.
And more jovial.
Yeah.
Hit points, cheer, more. Yeah, he definitely sounds drunk. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Mistletoe manipulation. The character can create and manipulate mistletoe, using it to create temporary zones of protection or to ensnare opponents, invoking the holiday tradition of exchanging kisses beneath the mistletoe.
There it is.
Festive frostbite. The character can imbue their attacks with a chilling, festive magic, dealing cold damage and possibly freezing opponents in a layer of frost, temporarily reducing their movement and combat effectiveness. These invocations infuse the character's abilities with holiday-themed magic, allowing for creative and fun interactions within the campaign while still being useful in various situations.
There you go.
I think those are all great.
Those are
I think
fantastic.
these are amazing, but it has me like completely rethinking my character here. Like why would I have like this depressed, like this emo kid, right? Who has like these spells? Like
I feel
think
like
we
an
should
emo
just
kid
jump
is
to it.
exactly that. Is like the emo kid who thinks that they're super like edgy, but they're not at all. Like they're about as intimidating as like.
Yeah, no, I think we should just. I'm starting to lean more towards like maybe this is just full blown elf. Like
Yeah.
full blown
Okay.
elf. Christmas spirit. He's bought in. Like
And,
this is
and
buddy.
like invocations, like it's having 3 invocations, like all 3 of those work.
Those are dope,
in a
yeah.
single character.
Oh yeah, that would be amazing.
that would be awesome.
I am so looking forward to using that mistletoe entanglement on anything that I can.
Yeah.
Anything that can
Absolutely.
kiss.
Anything that can kiss.
Starlight.
Question: before I take my turn, do these characters have lips?
Right.
Yeah.
I would like to use my mistletoe manipulation this round.
All right.
Can you imagine that in the hands of a bard? I shudder.
I shudder at the thought. I entangled both of us.
The dragon.
You're in range of the spell as intended. All right, so you still are saying though you wanted to get a little bit more about the characters, like what happened to them, and like a little bit more of like.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we'll skip the he's discovering the Christmas spirit and go straight to he has discovered the Christmas spirit. So maybe he's got a dark past, and now he's like bought in. He's bought into Christmas right now. He is like born again.
No longer
Christmas.
on the naughty
He's
list.
born again.
No
Christmas.
longer on.
Yeah, born again. Christmas elf, right? So like, but I want to know maybe in his backstory, how he got to that point how did he turn from the Grinch or whatever he was to this born again Christmas elf.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on.
Fornicate
Does that make
Christmas.
sense?
Ross is
It's
wrong.
making me so uncomfortable for some reason. Like,
That's the point.
as an evangelical
As
Christmas
an
elf.
evangelical Christmas. I mean, it is Christmas.
It is Christmas.
You were pretty insistent on a Christmas themed.
Yeah, yeah. Not Hanukkah, not some other holiday. Okay. Are we good? Okay. Yeah.
Because it would be really appropriate for this group to do quotes.
All right, let's see what Alex has to say about that.
Ross's character, inspired by Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas, may have a backstory that explains his melancholic nature and his desire to seek the Yuletide muse for a transformation. Backstory: Ross's character was once the ruler of a dark and gloomy realm or dimension where it was always Halloween
Okay.
and darkness reigned supreme. He was the Pumpkin King, overseeing all things spooky and eerie.
Alex is such a jerk sometimes. Okay, here's an idea.
I've got something original for Ross to do.
Bet you never thought of this.
Okay, you know what? I didn't really know where that's going. We're gonna give Alex a second try here.
Yeah. A character like, not.
Yeah, maybe let's just remove the Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
He's
No, we're gonna see what he does.
You're gonna fix
You're
it
going to
on
do it the way.
Like Jack.
You know what? Every time I play with Alex the Language Lord, I always think of that scene from Willy Wonka where the guy's talking to the computer and it's like, I will now tell you exactly what you can do with 12 bars of chocolate.
Of course, creating a character inspired by Jack Skellington, but with a unique backstory. Here's a shorter version.
Okay.
Backstory: Ross's character was once the enigmatic and somber ruler of a dark realm known for its Halloween-themed horrors.
Alex.
Okay,
Wait. No, I don't know if it gets better, but it does get funnier. Hold on. Okay, dark realm known for its Halloween themed horrors. Okay, now you're not the Pumpkin King, but
He was the Pumpkin Monarch, overseeing
you're not the Pumpkin King. You're the Pumpkin Monarch. Overseeing what? Overseeing.
all things eerie and spooky.
Okay, so
Not
you're
Halloween.
it's
the Pumpkin
it's
King.
Halloween themed as the Pumpkin
You're the Gourd Emperor.
Monarch. Okay. Does it get better? Does it get better? Let's see. Does it get better?
Yearning for change, over time, the character grew tired of the perpetual gloom and melancholy. His desire for something different, something more joyous, led him to the Yuletide muse.
Yeah.
Seeking the Yuletide muse, in search of a new purpose and inspiration, he made a pact with the Yuletide muse, hoping to infuse his realm with the warmth and cheer of the holiday season.
Does this sound like a familiar story to anybody else? No.
Yeah.
It's like almost like if the movie happened, your character, Ross's character, is if like the whole movie happened, but instead of like discovering that there's a place for both Halloween and Christmas, he actually succeeded in taking over Christmas. Like,
Ooh, I kind of like that idea.
Okay. Well. What do you want? What are you thinking here, Ross? What do you?
I think let's come back.
We can
I
come
wanna
back to you.
I want to reword this
Okay,
for
okay.
Alex. So.
I'm okay with us rewording it as well. Obviously, whatever it is that has trained our language lord Alex and his learning models, Jack is just is just who he is, and they can't deviate from Jack at all. Oh, he's not a Pumpkin King. He's a Pumpkin Monarch. Jason, let's come to you.
All
then.
right. So, like I was saying before, I think I want to keep this not like interdimensional or even around the whole world. Like,
Sure.
like what would this look like if he was just up in the north and delivered presents to just a handful of villages, right? So, what would that look like? What would the traditions be, like the Santa Claus type traditions in these villages look like? It'd be cool if they were like unique ones, not like leaving out chocolate and milk, but like
Oh yeah,
or
like living at
cookies
wooden
and milk.
shoes.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if he can come.
Oh,
I have a feeling,
or being
based
like a
on-
pumpkin monarch as opposed to a
I have a
king.
feeling he's not going to do a good job coming up with the unique stuff. But yeah. What does this look like if this is like a localized, smaller thing before I took the show on the road?
Okay.
Like,
All right. Let's see.
Certainly. Here are 3 nearby Christmas villages in the north, each with unique traditions. Frostpine Village, known for its exquisite ice sculptures and shimmering lights, Frostpine Village celebrates the festival of frozen delights. Children hang handcrafted icicle ornaments on their windowsills, and Santa Claus brings enchanted snow globes as gifts, which reveal glimpses of future joy. Gingerbread Hollow. In Gingerbread Hollow, residents have a delightful tradition called Sweet Embrace Night. Couples exchange gingerbread cookies, with each person crafting a cookie in their beloved's likeness.
A little
Santa
creepy.
Claus is
could
believed
go.
to be a matchmaker and bestows blessings on these sweet unions. Evergreen Haven. Evergreen Haven is famous for its lantern lighting ceremony. On the night of the winter solstice, families gather in the village square to light their lanterns, believing it guides Santa Claus to their homes. Santa leaves behind magical lanterns that bring light during the long winter nights.
I like how each of these areas are close to each other, have completely different ideas
Yes.
who Santa is. But then Santa is just like a guy who's like, yeah. Like,
I also like how they leave out lanterns for Santa to find him so that he can bring them lanterns.
and then he also brings his mistletoe warlock to the gingerbread town.
You know what? I love it though. I love it.
I dig it.
I love all 3 of those villages. I love that I have unique things to do in each village, that they have a different relationship with me wherever I go. I really like that first one with like the icicle sculptures.
Yeah.
I assume a DM could do something threatening with that, and that sounds great. And I love it. I love it. Let's make that lore.
And I also
It's lore.
I kind of like the idea of like, if we're like the only like magical creatures in this whole region, like, and everybody else is just like, we're just like, yeah, we just showed up. We're here to bring some Christmas cheer, dog. Or I don't know. Is this going to be like Forgotten Realms ish, or is it just completely homebrew?
I guess we're just going to figure it out. So I think we're not quite. I think it'll probably be just some homebrew area. We won't worry about it. It'll be some special
Okay.
space in our one shot. We still don't even know what our big challenger or quest is
big
going to
bad
be.
Clearly, we're
yeah.
going to have to save Christmas. I mean,
Clearly, from a pumpkin monarch,
the Gourd Lord.
The Gourd Lord.
the Gourd Lord.
Oh,
All right,
Oh,
all right.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Maddie, what about you? Let's. Are you good? Wait, are you good, Jason?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, we'll
I'm
go.
good
We'll
with
come
the
back.
stuff.
We need to hear. Well,
All right, I want a dope weapon for the naughty list supervisor. Like, what do they got?
as a naughty list,
Like, what's like a
paladin
magical weapon?
supervisor.
Like,
Okay, Alex, it better not be Jack Skellington themed, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Here we go.
A funny and whimsical weapon for Maddy's naughty list supervisor could be the candy cane whip. Candy cane whip. This weapon is a candy cane shaped whip with a twisted, sugary staff and a licorice-like leather whip. It is both
Kinky.
a weapon and a symbol of the holiday season. When wielded, it makes a faint jingling sound with each swing, adding a comical and festive touch to battles. The candy cane whip can be used for non-lethal combat or to playfully chastise naughty individuals.
Okay.
I'm not
Tying
into
in with
that.
the character's
No,
role
next,
in managing the
next.
naughty list. It might have unique abilities, such as the ability to temporarily restrain foes or to cast charming, holiday-themed spells.
It said
okay, it's not that
the
it's
ability to temporarily restrain
yeah.
foes.
Okay. Here's the thing. It's not that it's a bad idea. It's that I do not trust myself and my ability to behave like an adult.
Sure.
You did add the word naughty.
Yeah,
I know.
you
Dang
did.
it.
You did. You did. That is
And you
fair.
can't really smite somebody with the whip. And I'm like, if I'm gonna, it's my first time playing a paladin. If I don't get to smite something, I'm gonna
I
lose my
think
mind.
absolutely you can smite with a whip, and I think you should give the whip a chance. I think remove some of those
Okay,
things, but I think a
okay.
whip, especially for your
That's true.
job and responsibility, like.
All right.
And did we decide the name Krampus for you, or what did we decide?
Yes, that's it. The Krampus. That has to be it, right? Isn't that? That's what I am.
I don't think we decided on a name. Should we come up with a name here?
Yeah.
Certainly. Here are 4 name ideas for Maddy's character, the naughty list supervisor. Holly Jingle Whip. Mischief
So on the
Mistletoe.
nose.
Jolly Whiplight. Festive Scold Grace.
Festive Skull Grace. That's
Festive Scold Grace.
Mischief Mistletoe.
Mischief Mistletoe.
Here's the thing, though. It's like now I'm kind of married to Krampus.
Little switches, little candy cane switches. I'm not going to choose for you, Maddy. It's up to you. This is your character. We create whatever you want. There's some ideas.
There's some
from
ideas.
Alex.
I'm going with Krampus. I think that's a perfect contrast with we got there, where it's like we actually roundabout way, just like, oh yeah, so we got Santa, Krampus, and Jack Skellington here to save Christmas.
Where's the Grinch though?
That's true. It's gonna have to be an NPC.
I think, yeah, okay. Krampus, I think, is what it is. The European folklore one, right?
Yes.
All right, that's what we're going with. Your character's name is Krampus now.
And it's just this tiny halfling. It's like,
With a whip.
Just a jerk.
A little tiny halfling with a candy cane whip with a sweet leather inside. All right. What else? What else do you want for your character?
I've got so much to think about that now. I'm like, all my ideas I had when we were talking are just
something else.
gone.
Okay,
Like,
great. All right, we can come back. We'll come to
back to
Ross.
me.
Ross.
Yeah, I will say that I always feel like I come up with way better ideas while I'm listening to you guys, like than I do,
Yeah.
or you folks, than I do here, sitting here.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
Oh,
yeah.
It really,
yeah.
it really
Just keep
is.
that
I'm
in
gonna
mind,
get
Just
everybody.
know
I know,
that,
yeah.
everyone.
Give us a break.
We
And
are
if you don't believe
working
us,
here.
We are trying so hard.
We are working.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there thinking.
Not even that. You're just listening. You don't even have to think.
You're
to
not
listen.
even thinking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. If you want to criticize again, how about you just come on the podcast?
And
Like
please,
Ross did and put his money where his mouth is.
That's right.
and please, if you have any fan art of the halfling with the candy cane whip, my email is.
Appropriate
That being
fan
said,
art.
since we're addressing the audience, thank you guys so much for being here. We actually love all of you, and know most of you. So we really appreciate you being in our lives.
That's right. All right, Ross, we'll come back to you.
Yeah, I've been sitting here, and as we've been talking about all this, I keep thinking like, how am I going? Like, what do I want to change about my character? What do I want to change? And I'm kind of liking the Gourd Lord. I think we just go with it.
Yeah,
like it's a bit derivative, but let's just say
A bit?
just a touch, not too much. But we'll just I'd like to flesh out his story a little bit. You know what? I'm going to throw it out there. What do you guys think? What I would like to change is instead of being if we change something would be instead of being completely derivative, we just say, or we derive from something else. Like maybe he was like a Grinch-like character. Right?
Oh yeah.
But regardless, I really want him to be this like overzealous, like I'm all about Christmas, but like still have this like I hated Christmas past. That's
I like the
overcompensating.
reformed Grinch.
Reformed Grinch. That's
Yeah. I like
sounds
it.
way
Yeah.
better than born again Christmas.
A
Yeah.
Grinch whose heart is so big. You are the Grinch just after the experience.
After it grew 10, his heart grew 10 sizes.
Yeah, exactly.
He almost died.
It was rough.
Maddie's bringing up like childhood trauma from that scene when the X-ray machine broke.
It's like, I don't think your heart's supposed to do that.
All right, let's see what Alex says about that.
Certainly. Ross's character, known as the Gourd Lord, was once an embittered and fearsome ruler of a realm where he presided over a never-ending harvest season. The Gourd Lord despised Christmas and all the joy it brought, seeing it as a threat to his reign. However, a transformative encounter with the Yuletide muse changed him, and he now seeks to embrace the holiday spirit and bring cheer to his realm, having reformed his once Grinch-like disposition.
That's it. Let's see if we can get.
That sounds great. My wife is really going to love this when she listens to it because she's going to say like, oh, but you're not role playing. You were the grumpy guy, and then you married me, and now you love Christmas, right? So that's
so this is a real self-insert campaign here. I dig it.
There's going to be some problems here.
Well, let's see. I'm going to ask Alex here real quick. What your encounter with the Yuletide was, and see if we can get a little bit there. Just kind of like vet out your background a little bit.
Yeah.
During his encounter with the Yuletide, the Gourd Lord experienced a profound and transformative moment. Here's what happened. As the Gourd Lord brooded in his realm, his heart heavy with resentment for all things related to Christmas, he inadvertently stumbled upon a mysterious, glowing portal hidden among the endless fields of pumpkins and gourds.
Okay.
The portal transported him to a magical and enchanting realm, where he found himself surrounded by the vibrant colors and heartwarming spirit of the holiday season.
What's this?
It was a place where laughter, kindness, and generosity filled the air, a stark contrast to the gloom of his own realm.
We'll see how it goes. Keep
The
going.
Yuletide Muse, an ethereal and radiant being, appeared before him, its presence radiating warmth and goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
The Yuletide Muse showed the Gourd Lord visions of the joy and happiness that Christmas could bring to his realm, the laughter of children, and the warmth of community.
Mm-hmm.
Overwhelmed by the transformative magic of the Yuletide, the Gourd Lord's heart softened, and he recognized the importance of spreading love, cheer, and holiday spirit. He made a pact with the Yuletide Muse, vowing to embrace the essence of Christmas and bring happiness to his realm, setting aside his former hatred for the holiday.
Okay, I like
That's
this.
like such a good idea. Like somebody should make a movie like that.
So I like how I'm starting this off too. Like I'm afraid of offending Alex, the language lord.
Sure.
I like this. I like this, but let's make this change.
I mean, you've known him for so long.
I know.
He doesn't hold grudges. I'll tell you that right now.
No, he's pretty good about it.
He doesn't even remember his own name.
It's true.
Just rolls off his back. But instead of bringing this back to my realm, I'm just gonna stay.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
And then, and then, but we're going to have to figure out, so she's over the naughty list. Krampus is over the naughty list.
Mm-hmm.
Krampus.
What's your job in this organization?
What's my job? Yeah.
Okay.
Assuming you want to work for me.
I mean, you know what?
That's, yeah.
I'm on board now.
You're on board.
It also kind of it mops up the whole how we met. It's like we all just are coworkers.
We're just coworkers. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to get it wrong the rest of the
fine.
session.
How do you
Krampus
say
or
it?
Krampus?
I think we're going with Krampus.
Krampus?
I don't know what it really is.
It really is Krampus.
I'll give you a Krampus with this here candy cane whip.
Hey, that was naughty and nice.
Oh, jeez.
Did I give you the wrong list?
This is kind of why I thought you should have stuck with Jolly Whiplight.
Jolly Whiplight.
I don't trust myself.
Okay.
There's whip in my name. I don't trust myself. And everybody else is a character that already exists. We might as well just keep going with the theme.
I don't know. Whiplight's pretty good. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's get you a different job.
A different job.
Yeah, than the novel
than
supervisor. Yeah.
Than being the Gourd Lord.
Oh, you're the Gourd Lord.
I've renounced being the Gourd Lord. So
all right. Well, let's see what Alex says
About that.
Certainly, let's provide a different job for the Gourd Lord working alongside Krampus in Santa's service. Job: the Gourd Lord serves as the holiday mediator. His role involves mediating disputes and conflicts among the more mischievous or quarrelsome holiday creatures and residents of the North Pole, such as feuding elves, bickering reindeer, or unruly snowmen.
So we're just like
The Gourd Lord uses his newfound understanding of the holiday spirit to help these beings find common ground and resolve their differences, ensuring that the North Pole remains a harmonious and festive place. In this role, the Gourd Lord helps maintain a peaceful and joyful atmosphere, preventing disagreements and grudges from overshadowing the holiday celebrations. This job allows the Gourd Lord to put his reformed disposition and understanding of the holiday spirit to good use, ensuring that Santa's workshop and the North Pole remain a place of joy and cooperation during the festive season.
Are you guys calling Rudolph names again? Do I need to pull out mistletoe manipulation?
You guys, here's the campaign. So good cop. Ross is the good cop. I'm the bad cop. This is going to be a police drama in the North Pole.
I was not in love with this.
The job? You don't like the job?
I'm not in love with it. But if you are, the job's yours if you want it.
I mean, like, it feels a little less defined.
For sure.
Can we ask Ross?
You could ask me anything.
I want to ask Alex now that I'm thinking about it. Can we ask Alex for real quick ideas without any explanations about them, and then we can dive into one a little bit more and do that? Like just 4 different job titles, and then we can, or maybe 5 job titles.
I mean, why stop there?
Should we go 6 job titles?
Why not 10?
Come on.
That's a bit much.
There's a natural progression to this. Go play with your naughty whip.
You guys, I am so excited.
Not too excited though.
No. Very appropriate amount of
Appropriate amount of family friendly excited.
Friendly excitement.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Why wouldn't it?
All right, here we go. Let's get some jobs here. These are different jobs. Let's go with 5. Alex, give us 5 different jobs. The other one was super boring. Let's see what we get.
Certainly. Here are 5 alternative job titles for the Gourd Lord. Mirthful Mischief Manager, responsible for overseeing the planning and execution of lighthearted pranks and cheerful mischief, ensuring it aligns with the holiday spirit.
Okay. Is that something you need,
Festive
Santa?
Festivities Coordinator, in charge of organizing and orchestrating various holiday events and celebrations at the North Pole, making sure everyone has a jolly time.
Maybe.
Holiday Harmony Ambassador, focused on promoting harmony and goodwill among the North Pole's residents, encouraging positive interactions and resolving disputes.
Yep.
Spirit of Laughter Liaison, acts as the liaison between the comical and festive holiday creatures, ensuring they bring joy and laughter to all without crossing into negativity.
Okay.
Joyful Jester-in-Chief, taking on the role of the North Pole's chief entertainer, bringing smiles and laughter to Santa's workshop and the entire North Pole community.
All right, go ahead. What's your question?
So is there like only one real job at the North Pole then?
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Or he's like the janitor. Like he gave up.
What if his job was to bring this show to a 4th village? Like you're an expansion officer.
Yeah, we're expansion. Okay.
Yeah.
I know nothing about marketing.
You don't need to.
This is
You knew
fantasy marketing.
you knew nothing about Christmas, and
Yeah.
it changed your life.
That's true.
The Gourd Lord, on the other hand, knows a whole bunch about marketing.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at it, I'm sure. So
Well, yeah, I was just thinking it'd be funny if you were like the Gourd Lord, and then you got into Christmas, and you're like at the bottom of the totem pole over here, and you're trying to work your way up.
Yeah.
He's the
You're over name
associate.
tags.
Like
He's
the
name
janitor.
tag associate.
name tags, yeah.
There were name tags on the thing.
I just shovel out the reindeer stables.
Yeah, you shoveled the snow.
Associate team member. We'll just call you that.
Yeah, I think we need something better than what was given to us.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
So do better, Alex.
Do better.
I mean, there was
Alex.
the idea from earlier that I'm over the naughty list and you're over the good list, but that's kind of
It's really the same list. Like if you're on the naughty list,
Yeah, there's
that
the
means you're
neutral
not
list.
on the
Not.
good list.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a good point, Truman.
Santa,
Santa,
Mr.
sorry.
Claus,
That's Mr.
Chris
Claus to you.
Kringles,
Mr. Kringle, if you will.
All right. Let's see
Saint
what else.
Nicholas.
All right. Let's see what else. Here we go.
Certainly, let's provide more meaningful job options for the Gourd Lord that directly contribute to helping Santa, his role in the nearby Christmas villages, and spreading holiday cheer. Gift Distribution Coordinator, responsible for managing the efficient distribution of gifts and ensuring they reach every household in the nearby Christmas villages on time.
Okay.
This role helps Santa with the logistical aspect of gift giving and ensures no one is left out. Yuletide Ambassador acts as the bridge between Santa and the Christmas villages, fostering strong relationships and understanding the unique needs and wishes of each village. The Gourd Lord helps Santa tailor his deliveries to each village's traditions and preferences. Holiday Joy Emissary travels to the Christmas villages before the holiday season to gauge the local mood and needs, and works with Santa to prepare personalized gifts and experiences for each village, ensuring their traditions and celebrations are cherished. Seasonal Reconciliation Specialist helps bring reconciliation and joy to those who may have lost their holiday spirit, working to mend broken relationships and rekindle the holiday magic within individuals, as well as among the villages.
The Cupid
Community
of Christmas.
Unity Catalyst promotes unity and cooperation among the residents of the Christmas villages, encouraging them to come together to create memorable holiday experiences, all while assisting Santa in making the holiday season special for everyone.
This feels like I'm scrolling on LinkedIn.
I know. It's like we use the word job, and now it's just like,
like, oh, yeah.
okay.
How many years
Hiring for
experience do
seasonal
you have for this?
recreational specialist.
Yeah, I'm the coordinator.
Must have a bachelor's degree.
But Ross, I think you liked one of those, right?
Yeah, what was the
The seasonal recreation.
No, I
Or
think
you
it
know
was
the one that's
reconciliation
like-
specialist.
the second to last one?
It's like
What-
trying to like bring up Christmas cheer. Like people who don't believe in Santa Claus
the
anymore.
Cupid of Christmas, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was this one.
This is who I was. I was one of those people, and now I'm trying to.
He's like a
make
missionary.
him like me. I am like in this
Yeah.
born again Christmas elf
I love it.
scenario. I'm a Christmas missionary.
You bring
as
the
well.
joy, I bring the hate.
No. You keep the haters at bay. You put them
Right,
on the list.
right. That's what did I say?
Sure, whatever. If there's a difference.
Okay, great. Anything else for your character for now? Or are you gonna mull over that for a minute?
No, I think that's good.
Okay, great.
I like it.
Do we have a race for you? You're elf. Do we have a class for you?
Warlock, right?
Warlock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're elf warlock. We're good.
I have these awesome.
Jason, you're a Santa
A
Claus
dwarven
dwarf
cleric named Santa Claus.
Yeah, just making sure we're
on a-
covering at least the
very
very
basics.
basics of the character. Everything else we can kind of deal
At this point,
with.
it's just
I think
Calvin
we
Ball if we don't.
established level 25, though, right?
Yeah, at least for one of us. And then Maddy, yours was
I'm a halfling paladin.
halfling paladin. Okay, good. Okay. All right, let's come back to your.
I don't have a name yet. Though.
Oh,
that is
the Gourd Lord.
The Gourd Lord.
Gourd Lord.
Are we going with Gourd Lord?
Do you want to give you a separate name aside from the Gourd Lord?
I feel like I should have picked a new name when I gave up my realm of spookiness.
And then we all call you Gourd Lord and you hate it. Like,
call me Gordy.
it's just Gord.
Gordy Lordy.
That's my uncle's name.
Nice.
We call him Gordy and he hates it.
Gordon.
It's a good thing you're letting everyone know.
Oh yeah,
You'll
he doesn't
appreciate
listen.
He's not a fan. He hates
He
you guys.
hates me.
Maybe because you call him Gordy.
Get bent, old man.
Old man Gord. All right, let's find your name ideas here.
Here are 5 Christmas-themed names for the reformed character, Frostheart, symbolizing his transformation and connection to the holiday spirit. He embodies warmth and joy. Jollykindle, a name that represents his role in kindling the joy and merriment of the holiday season.
Jolly Kindle?
Yeah.
Mirthbringer, emphasizing his mission to bring happiness and laughter to the world.
Mirthbringer.
Cheerfrost, combining the ideas of cheer and the wintry magic of the season. Harmony Claus, a name reflecting his mission to bring harmony and unity during the holiday season, aligning with Santa's values.
Relation?
Harmony Claus.
What was that second one?
Jolly Kindle.
Jolly Kindle.
That one's so funny.
That
It's
is
like it definitely
amazing.
sounds like he named himself.
That's like the worst name ever.
Harmony Claus sounds like someone on the side for Santa.
Harmony Claus.
There's Mrs. Claus, and then there was Harmony Claus. Talk about Harmony Claus.
It was his first
She's
wife.
always been on the naughty list.
But with the warlock, clause in the name is kind of fun
Yeah.
because, contracts and
Oh, right.
nice.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I've seen that movie too.
Yeah, I like that. But I just that Jolly Kindle. is
Jolly
just
Kindle.
Jolly Kindle.
so bad it's good.
Such a horrible
It
name.
was the worst name ever.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really loving this.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't call me the Gourd Lord. Call me Jolly Kindle.
Like I'm almost picturing that like we're working here at like Santa's shop or wherever. I don't know if we're actually in the North Pole or not, but we work here, and maybe like everyone else like just kind of dresses like business casual or whatever. But like I'm coming in the striped stockings.
Oh yeah,
like
the full regalia,
and the short tunic. Yeah, like I'm Jolly Kindle guy.
Yeah.
You're Jolly Kindle, and I feel like Krampus isn't my real name. That's just what everybody started calling me.
All right, sounds good. You are Jolly Kindle, the Jack Skellington, formerly known as the Gore Lord.
Yeah, but I'm still like a Shadar-kai, right? So I still have like that like gaunt, haunted.
Sure,
face and,
sure.
like, slit
You're a
nose
Shadar-kai.
and-
You're an elf. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And it's like this very like scary looking guy who's just in that one of those like
Who's all
novelty
in.
suits. It's like Merry Christmas. It's like
Merry Christmas.
Making Christmas.
All right, Jason.
All right. Every Christmas story with Santa needs something going wrong for Christmas. How is Christmas in danger? How are we about to lose Christmas this year? Like what's the
crisis
problem
this year?
What is going to prevent me from doing my job for these 3 villages this year? I think every option we don't pick is what happened in years past.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying. What I don't want Alex to tell me the plot line to the Santa Claus. Is what I don't want it to do.
Or that Christmas shoes song. That's too sad.
It's like, like savage. What I was thinking was, my main concern is going to be Alex is going to be like, well,
there's a Grinch
that comes from the Halloween town and who came in and tried to steal Christmas. Yeah. All right. Alex, let's see what we can give. I want a non-traditional Christmas story. Something that's like unique, something different than what we've seen. All right.
To create a non-traditional Christmas story and set the stage for the campaign, let's introduce a unique challenge. Christmas Chaos. This year, the North Pole's magical Yule crystals, responsible for maintaining the balance of holiday magic, have been mysteriously disrupted. As a result, Christmas traditions are going awry.
Okay. Yule crystals. This is new. Never heard of these before.
Never done this before.
I like this.
I've heard of those, but only on the streets.
He got any of those Yule crystals? All right, let's see. Things are going awry. Let's see what's going on.
Time disarray. The Yule crystals control the passage of time for Santa's gift deliveries. This year, the crystal's magic is fluctuating, causing Santa to deliver presents haphazardly, leading to confusion and disarray in the nearby Christmas villages. Holiday hybrids. The disrupted Yule crystals are causing holiday traditions from different cultures and worlds to mix and merge, leading to unconventional and bewildering celebrations. For example, in Frostpine Village, Santa delivered Diwali lamps instead of snow globes, causing bewilderment among the residents.
I was hoping it was going to be like a blood sacrifice or something for Christmas.
No, not quite. But I mean, this is good. Like Alex remembered Frostpine Village and gave it as an example.
He's doing all right.
He's doing pretty good. We still had a couple more. We got 2 more.
Gift giving gone astray. The naughty list and nice list are no longer accurate, and gifts are ending up in the wrong hands. Naughty children receive cherished presents, and good-hearted individuals receive pranks or coal, leading to disappointment and chaos. Temporal turbulence. Time fluctuations have created pockets of time anomalies, where characters from different holiday-themed dimensions are appearing in the North Pole, adding to the chaos.
Okay, so...
And Gordlord's like, that's my thing.
adding Jack Skellington into this like really is
it's really just done a number on it, but that's
Alex,
okay. Gift giving gone astray. I mean, you feel personally responsible.
Yeah, no, so this is going to be, I'm going to raise some hell when I find out.
What if the naughty list has just been deleted and
Like, forgot to save.
and you are faking it? That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Like you're just like checking the list, and you're just making it up as we go, and we've been off.
That's
this year. That sounds kind of like what the Yule crystals deleted the naughty list, or
maybe. Magic. The Yule crystals,
or somebody tampered with it, and my oath is I'm gonna get it back at all costs, and that's where my paladin oath came.
Yeah, that would make more sense because Krampus, the Yule crystals deleted it.
Yeah, sure. I swear, no. There's strange magic afoot.
Yeah, you're the only one who's ever heard of Yule crystals. Too.
Let me. I'm gonna ask Alex a question and see what he says. I'm gonna say who disrupted the Yule crystals.
Nice.
And then we can.
Which one of the players?
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what it says, and then we'll go from there.
Santa.
The disruption of the Yule crystals was caused by a mischievous and enigmatic figure known as the Unraveler. The Unraveler is a time-traveling trickster who gained access to the Yule crystal's chamber and tampered with their magic, creating the chaos that threatens Christmas. The Unraveler's motives remain a mystery, and the characters in the campaign must uncover their identity and purpose as they work to restore the holiday magic.
That's it.
I will clear my name.
What? That is ridiculous, and why not?
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Right?
That is ridiculous, and why not?
And why not?
All right.
The players will have to uncover it, so we're going to have to
does sound
forget
like
that
a
it was the
Christmas
Unraveler, right?
There is the Unraveler. So, okay, is there any last things that we want to cover? Because right now we've got Santa Claus, Krampus, and the Gourd Lord, a.k.a.
Jack Skellington.
Jolly Kindle.
Jolly Kindle.
Jolly Kindle.
Jolly Kindle.
It sounds like a terrible app for like
Kindle.
the Amazon.
The Amazon App Store, the Jolly Kindle. It's like the Christmas themed one that comes out with all the recommendations for books you can read during the holiday season. Okay, so we got everything. We got race class. We're good. Jason has a bunch of overpowered magic items,
Which I'm going to use for good.
Which we're going to
Yeah,
use
we're
for
probably going
good.
to use appropriately and balanced.
Tell me this. What level are we going to be?
Oh yeah,
That might be
20.
We can figure that out.
Just kidding.
We can ask Alex what Alex thinks.
Or we could just roll for it.
Yeah. What does the D20 say?
The D20 said level 16.
That's
so many levels.
high.
Balancing campaigns after level 12 is a
It can
nightmare.
be a little rough.
Not for a one shot.
Alex says
Yeah,
5.
yeah. I guess
Level 5?
Yeah.
level 5. Cool.
I don't know. That feels a little low for where we should be. I feel like we
Yeah.
can go like
8?
8 or 10 or something.
What's the most Christmas number? 12.
12.
Let's do
12,
it.
12 days of Christmas, the
Level
12
12.
levels of Christmas.
Or 12
25.
Or 25.
Or 25. No, let's do 12. Level 12. Why not? Let's
Level
do
12.
it.
This
Level
will be,
12.
I think this is our highest level campaign.
Yeah, it is.
We're going to be the most powerful.
Ever so far.
For one day only.
Well,
I could feel the power.
now you know. The Yule crystals, we have Santa, we have Krampus, and we have the Gordy Lordy.
Gordy Lord Jolly. Gordy Lord Jolly Kindle.
Don't call me that. I go by Jolly Kindle.
The Gordy Lordy. And you have all had Christmas disrupted by the Unraveler, who has gotten a hold of the Yule crystals to
love
keep
it when
the
there's
balance.
crystals. I go
The
crazy
balance.
for crystals,
Crazy for
guys.
crystals. The balance of Christmas spirit, and Christmas traditions, all disrupted because of this Unraveler. Everyone, we're going to find out in the next episode what's going to happen with
by
the Unraveler.
yourself,
as
when
me,
you
as I go
and
through,
Alex.
and Alex, myself, and Alex are going to go through and create the challenges and the pieces of the campaign that this level 12 group is going to encounter in. Wait, we
need
should
a
name the
title.
campaign. And let's ask Alex.
Certainly. Here are 3 campaign title ideas. Chrono Christmas Chronicles. Yule Unraveled, A Holiday in Time. The Enchanted Yule Crystals, A Tale of Misfit Traditions.
The Chrono Christmas Chronicles.
I do love a chronicle.
It's the Chronic
What?
Of Crystal
Yuletide Crystal Chronicle
Yule.
crystals.
Read all 3 of them again. What do we got?
The Chrono Christmas Chronicles.
That's a mouthful.
It's so much. The Yule Unraveled, a holiday in time.
I do like Yule Unraveled.
Yeah, it's like
Unraveled.
It's like Django Unchained.
You'll unravel. You'll unravel.
You'll unravel.
You'll unravel. Time.
No, not the subtitle.
No,
we don't need
yeah.
We can do the Christmas Chronicles after that.
Let's see if
actually the Christmas Chronicles isn't bad. But
we did have the
what was the
Chronicles
other
though
one?
of time recently.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But you have to do the Chrono Christmas Chronicles.
Chrono Christmas Chronicles.
I mean, Jolly Kindle likes that one.
Chrono Crystal Chronicles.
Look at here. Alex has come up with some crazy ones. Here, listen to this.
Here are 5 similar campaign title ideas related to the concept of time for your campaign. Tempest Yuletide, a Chrono Christmas tale. Chrono Holidays, restoring the magic of time. Yuletime Paradox, a race against the clock. Time Twisted Christmas, a tale of festive anomalies. The Chrono Crisis before Christmas, a holiday unwound.
Just like all so long.
You know what?
I don't know why it suddenly become about time.
I know that's the other thing. This is not a time-sensitive campaign.
Apparently, it is now.
Can you remind Alex that this campaign has nothing to do with time?
All right. Let's see what we can do there.
It's about crystals and it's about being festive.
Well, I mean, it
And
kind of does.
about
Well, this
holiday
is where I
rides.
think we're getting it from Alex, is because one of the problems that it was causing was like a time.
But we didn't
shift
go with
stuff.
that one, did we? Did you tell
I
which
didn't
one
say
we're
one
going
way.
with?
I didn't say one way or the other. We didn't decide if we were going to go. with
I
one
think
or
You're
we're
the
just a
going
little
with
man
the,
who stole them.
The crystals.
the gift giving astray, or no? We're saying
Gift giving astray. Yeah.
the primary problem. Okay. Let's see.
That's why AI will never catch up to us. The human mind.
We are your gourd lord.
Sorry. Okay, give me a character inspired by Jack Skellington. It's like Mac Mellington. This is the pumpkin monarch. It's like, screw you, Alex.
He was walking through a field of shrubbery.
It's like, bite me.
And then there was a portal.
Portal
Brought him
opened
to
in
Christmas land.
All right, so I've asked Alex. I said, Alex, we're going to take out the time stuff, and then we're going to have it be the main problem is going to be related to the naughty list being correct or not. Okay, so let's see if we get better ideas.
Certainly, let's adapt the campaign theme to focus on the main challenge related to the naughty list being wrong or messed up. With this in mind, here's an updated campaign title and 5 similar ideas. Campaign title, The Naughty List Chronicles, A Holiday Reconciliation.
Chronicles.
Similar campaign title ideas. Naughty or Nice. The Holiday Miscount Mystery. The Naughty List Dilemma, A Festive Faux Pas. Festive Disarray, Saving Christmas from the Naughty List Chaos. The Naughty List Shuffle, a Yuletime Conundrum.
I like that.
Santa's List Unhinged, a holiday of mistaken identities.
What was the festive what? The festive...
A festive faux pas.
Festive
Festive
faux
faux
pas.
pas.
Faux pas.
What it was, there's like...
The naughty list dilemma. It says the naughty list dilemma, a festive faux pas.
That one's not bad.
That
I
one's
like the...
pretty good.
There was another naughty list one in there, wasn't there?
The other one
Before it.
was naughty or nice, a holiday miscount mystery.
Miscount mystery is pretty.
Yeah.
I think that rolls off the tongue really well.
Yes, miscount
The
mystery is
miscount
good.
mystery.
Or
I like-
festive disarray, saving Christmas from the naughty list chaos. That's terrible.
Yeah, right.
The naughty list shuffle, a Yuletime conundrum.
It just sounds like a dance.
The Naughty List Shuffle.
Where everybody do the naughty list shuffle. It's a dance that the Krampus is doing.
It's not catching on, Krampus. You just gotta let it go.
Let it go.
I think maybe we just call it the holiday miscount mystery.
I like that.
Holiday Miscount Mystery.
All right, let's go with that.
I like naughty list in there, though.
You do like the naughty list?
Yeah.
Man.
Can we just call this season the naughty list? Will people know it's Christmas themed?
I mean, how many other naughty lists are there?
Right.
You have these, but you have these at least 2 options in there, 3 with this amazing alliteration. You can't
Yeah.
just
You can't-
pass that
yeah.
up.
Well, the naughty list and then one of the alliterations.
The naughty list,
the
miscount mystery.
The festive. What was it again?
The festive faux pas.
The festive faux pas.
You either have to do the festive
good.
faux pas, the miscount mystery, or the Chrono Christmas Chronicles. Those are your best.
I like the festive faux pas.
Loves Chronicles.
Right.
Naughty. I like naughty list and festive faux pas.
Festive
like,
faux
can we
pas
get those
is good,
in there?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I like the festive faux pas.
Let me see. Our festive faux pas.
festive faux pas by itself just works too.
Yeah, it kind of rules.
Well, let me see what else. We're gonna come up with other
Yules.
ideas, and then they kind of yule.
Yules. I'm leaving.
All right, let's see. Here we go.
Naughty list nonsense, the Yuletime enigma. The naughty list mishap, a holiday head scratcher. Santa's faux pas, a naughty list conundrum. The great naughty list mix-up, a Yuletide puzzle. Naughty or not? The seasonal riddle of the list.
Those are not better.
I like the first one though. Naughty list nonsense.
Naughty list nonsense.
Naughty list nonsense.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's it. We're doing naughty list nonsense.
You get the naughty list, you get the alliteration.
Yeah.
We're locking it
It's
in.
a Christmas miracle.
It is.
All right.
Save Christmas!
If you don't do that a lot next time we play, I will quit the podcast.
There will be.
If there's
Who said you were
going
to get invited again? Okay, no, you're right. Okay.
You might be on the naughty list.
All right. That being said,
Too late.
we are wrapping it up. This is episode 1, season 6 of the Naughty List Nonsense.